will not stay logged into YouTube. I've researched it and I've done every solution that's been presented, and it still is not working. Every time I log out, and I'm logged out for more than, or every time I stop a video and I'm done with it, I get logged out of YouTube. I don't understand why. Just on my GeForce experience. So if anybody's watching this and you have suggestions, please post them in the comments. So I have gone as far as carrying one of my stem weed pallets over to this area where I'm going to be cutting down these, and then the ones on the other side. And actually, since I've got so many, let me go back and get the second one. And carry that over here as well. Right. I just saw, I thought that was a bee flying by. I saw a shadow. I thought it was more beaver. And I doubt I'll be able to carry all these. Beef is squeaking at me. That's not it, really. I guess that's it. That didn't work. Not saying it won't. I just haven't found the timing on that one exactly. I'm very surprised that an older user hasn't come over to investigate. But then again, she may still be stuck in that route. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. I did not mean to hit my, there's no ledge there to catch on to that second jump. And there we have it. So let's take one of these in. And apparently the clovers do grow up through the floor. And I need 2 to finish this ladder. And let's see how the ladder works. I feel like Spider-Man climbing up the wall. Okay, but that's going to negate me putting anything here. So let's go ahead and form out. Well, maybe. Yeah, there's no way for me to get through there. Okay, that works. Alright, so while we're here, let's oh, I got too much stuff in my pack. Here, your bombardier parts. So I need 3 crude ropes. And those are done. So let's head off to try that one more time. Alright, so half floor works, or triangle floor works. Put these back. I'm just going to change out my armor and go hunt some... Oh, I shouldn't do that yet. It's too late in the day. No, we're good.
That tastes really good.
Actually, let's eat one of those. So apparently those 4 weeds that I cut down gives me exactly 2 stem pallets worth of stuff. I need to fix this railing here too. But we're first going to head over to, we're going to make a stop at A base and see if that one that is usually here in the afternoon is indeed in place. If so, we'll take him out. And there he is. And we got company. Oh, nice. She's going to help out. That was awesome. I'm glad I caught that on video. She turned on him with a quickness. And we got the aphid cheerleader somewhere running around here. I think she's stuck into the rock. And I don't need anything from the Orb Weaver, so I'm going to leave her body just like it is. Hopefully those are all the arrows. But that gave me 3 Bombardier parts. That's probably enough to repair my insect axe. So we'll save the additional. And that's the only Bombardier beetle I've ever seen in this area. I think the one that I usually see over here is the same one I just killed. Yeah. What am I hearing? I mean, besides the ants, I hear those. And I don't know what these brown plants are in front of me. I think they're like young oak tree saplings. Yeah, here comes another Orb Weaver. I think they're like oak tree saplings, and you can't cut them down. You can't do anything with them. At least not yet. Maybe they have some plans further down the road. That's the noise I'm talking about. It sounds like somebody eating something. Where did my foundation go underneath there? Oh, there's a cookie over there. I have never gotten, in the entirety of that I've been playing this game, for the all 180 some hours I've been playing this game, I have never gotten a cookie. Now there are infected weevils running around over here. Oh, that's what I hear here. Ah, you son of a bitch. You see him get right up to my business. Jesus, would every ant in town come over and get some? Well, if you ever need an ant part, there you go. And that's the sad thing, is I didn't need any of those ant parts. And I didn't even have my ants annihilator open. Jesus, how many ants were within range? Look, there's another one. He's mad too. Oh, I still got the stink of dead ant on me. How are you going to aggro an ant that wasn't even in the area? No. That's a little bit of damage for my armor. I'm going to head down here to my primary base. I need to get down there and kill these couple of overhangs. I mean, they're not detrimental. They don't really impede my progress. Yeah, those spiders down there caught scent of me. Well, I don't know what they're following me for. girly. Oops. No way. Where'd she go? I expected her to come running back. But no, she's gone. Not sure how that grass floor got damaged. They can't jump. But as you can see, I cleared out most of the grass down below. And since we're here, I'll show you what I was talking about in the part 2 video about destroying the grass, the entire blade, so that it doesn't grow back, in case you haven't gotten it yet. I don't have my grass master's not on. But if you hit the base of that twice, which I already hit it once, it'll destroy that blade of grass, give you a bunch of plant fiber, and that blade of grass will never grow back. And like I said, in 170 some, 80 some hours I've been playing this game, there was, when I first started building this base, there was grass all the way up to this wall. And it got to be a hassle when spiders and ladybugs would crawl through the grass and crawl by, and I'd be inside and knock me around inside the building, sometimes throw me out of the building. So I came out here and discovered that I could chop it all the way down and be done with it for the time of day. All right. I'm not going to go all the way back to base. I'm going to hang out here until 8 o'clock, and I'm going to use my little lean-to here. I won't get the comfy hunger and comfy thirst perk, but it will leave me in a closer proximity to the rake, which is right there, because I want to go up here to the stone. I'm going to pick up a few mites as I can on the way, but I want to get up here to what they call Rake Peak, or whatever it's called. There's a flag on the very. No, that's not Rake Peak. I must not have turned on the tag for Rake Peak. That's the haze flag for off where you got to wear a gas mask. But over here on Rake Peak, there's a bunch of, well, like 3. I've seen as many as 3 bombardier beetles over there. And then over by the hedge are some as well. And those are the only places. The one that's over by A base, then there's 2 or 3 over here by the rake on the rock that the rake is leaning on, and you can see it from here. And then I think it's on, I want to say it's on the western, is that western? Yes, the western, around the western edge of the hedge, the eastern end of the porch, there's a couple of bombardier beetles in that direction as well. Whole lot of there's 8 o'clock. There is a whole lot of larvae.
I am sleepy. No joke.
All right, so let's get some. And like I said, I've never had a bit of cookie, and only got the one out at that time. and I don't have to analyze it or anything. So we're going to keep those two, and I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to go eat one of my weevils.
Feeling refreshed.
So, and I'm going to take the back. I'm going to take the path that they lead you down in the beginning of the game, in the little tutorial, backwards. Okay, and that's as far as I'm going to take it. That's the little. I'll go ahead and run down there real quick and show you the beginning part. This is where you start the game, and it's down this. And there's nothing ever down here. I came down here many times checking to see if you catch some grub or something down here, maybe a larvae, but there's never anything. This is where you start the game. And it gives you a little tutorial on various things like plants and whatnot, and leads you down that direction, but we're going this way. Now there's usually a lawn mite, running around here somewhere, but I don't see him at the moment. But while we're here, we're going to get this play. See, this would be another benefit. Instead of having to open the menu and get my rock crusher, whatever the... Yeah, see that clay gets thrown. For whatever reason, that clay in that section of... in that particular bit of clay gets thrown everywhere. I've never had to trace clay down that far. Oh, I hear the mite. Yes. There he is in the water. And as you play, you'll get familiar with the sounds. Okay, so we need to head this way. Of what sounds what insects makes. We might run into a couple of... There's another mite over there. A couple more, 3 more. Go and grab him. And you can aggro mites from a great distance. There's the rock I'm going to. And after a certain point, mites do almost no damage. Kind of like the ants. And they're both coming at the same time. And they're very slow. So the best course of action for mites is to just run up on them. There's grass moving. I don't know what that is. And there's a bunch more mites. There's a bombardier beetle, and I'm not in a position to take him on just yet. There we go. And a spider. Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, there's one of the infected weevils. Alright. Seems to immediate. And you can't save the game in combat, which is understandable. Take a moment to reassess the situation. crow feather. So I'm obviously going to go for that. But I just want to see if I see any other immediate threats. Wow, you guys went flying, didn't you? And there should be a fourth one around here somewhere. Ooh, 5, nice. Alright. Now, if they're not crawling around on top of the rock, which I think I just saw in the tip of one, oh, that's the aphid. There's another one. I am using feather arrows. Yes, I do save a lot because I really hate going back and redoing. There's a nice chunk of clay. I don't think I've ever been in this, actually been down in this part of the only meaty sap, but it fooled me. I thought for a second it was aphid honeydew. I didn't even know that chunk of clay was there, but I'm seeing that looks like a wolf spider or an orb weaver. Yeah, it's an orb weaver. Now, where is that flag at? I want to tag that one. Oh, I don't have a gas mask on here. You little bastard. There's a dead aphid. Yeah, I'm taking a little damage from the gas. Now there are smoothies that you can drink that will help you resist the effects of gas, and there is a gas mask, which I just didn't bring because I didn't think I was going to be over there. But yeah, that looks like an orb weaver. Wow, that's and an orb weaver. There's no, that's just a wolf spider, and he looks stuck. Otherwise, he would have run off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is taking advantage of the game glitches. I want my arrows back. Yeah, I figured that. Out of the there's probably an infected something that was chasing me down. Alright, we're gonna drink a milkshake, and as you can see, that gives you a little bit of fluid intake as well as, and I was gonna go after that clay, but it seems to be in the haze, and I don't want to take the time to stand there and cut it down with no mask on. So it looks like I got the 2 bombardier beetles that were over here. I was hoping there would have been a third. Usually I find a third one crawling around up here on the rock, but not today. Stink bugs. 2 of them, one right there and one right behind that leaf. and I do kind of need their poison sacs, their stink glands, or whatever it's called. Like I said, I hate going back and redoing things over. Can I aggro another one? There's something else over there. I have these. Just another stink bug. In case you're wondering how these arrows got all over the place, they kick them. Like when I jump down, up and down off that rock. Occasionally you can see them kick one and you can see it go flying off the side of the screen if you're paying attention. Oh, that arrow's gone. No, maybe not. Pick it up on my way out. Got me some mushroom parts to feed the grinders. Oh wow, my inventory. What am I carrying here? Let me make a quick save. Lights. I don't need those webs right now. I can drop that whole stuff. And so I know I got spider parts somewhere. Okay, maybe not. I don't need that. I need this mushroom more than I need anything else I had. So that's that. You have to forget if anybody's watching, which, you know, hey, if you are, great. If not, well, okay, that's good too. Again, I don't make these. I make them mainly for anybody. Hey, if you see them and you get some kind of benefit from it, You see something that you didn't know, then great. And that's it. That's everything I need to carry. I hate leaving those. Let me take one more look at my inventory here. I don't want to keep that cookie part. I don't need that sap. Really? That was it? I can't carry any more of those. Alright, let's head back to the house. But that was it. I was trying to figure where those blades of grass came from. That was where I chopped it down to demonstrate the base, this destroying the base of the grass blade. You know, and I've had people tell me that this is ridiculously cheating, making pathways, taking advantage of the fact that I can make stupidly long.
That tastes really good.
I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, that's awesome. And I know that's a orb weaver chasing me down. But that's why I have that quickness. That's why I have that quickness, so I can outrun them. And that's the benefit of marking areas and knowing which marks are which. So if you get in a tight spot, you know where to run to. Just like the X right there, that's the end of the fallen oak tree branch. That's the only place that I've discovered that you can climb up to the top of that oak tree branch, which in turn allowed me access to the arguably highest point of the oak tree branch to do the quest to mark the fallen oak tree marker. Alright, my food's getting dangerously low. So I'm going to eat that little bit of acorn just to tide me over. But as I was saying, a lot of people say that, but I don't consider it cheating, I consider it ingenuity. I mean, if this were actually happening and I could build walkways above the danger, then why not? I mean, I think anybody would to make life easier. And that was another thing, somebody else that, about my suggestion on having mutation profiles, that was another, somebody else came and goes, everybody cries about wanting to, hotkey this and make life easy. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if you lived in this situation, you want things to be as easy as possible. I mean, if you have to work for them to get to that point, like going down and cutting grass in the dangerous areas to make walkways and planks until you can craft higher tier armor and weapons, then so be it. But pardon me as I take a moment to look out across my domain. Alright. Since I already have, let's go ahead and put the bombardier beetle parts away. The gas sacks, and that can go. Leave that in there as well. There goes that. I need to move that fuzz. I don't. This is all what I consider my dangerous or poisonous body parts. And I don't know why I stuck the fuzz in there, but I'm not going to move it right now. Right, I do believe that's it for that one. And I think that's it for that one. I forgot I moved my food chest over here. And I'm sure that's just good for eating, maybe baiting traps later on down the road, like ants or whatever. Um, and all we have left are mushrooms. And I'm going to let these two go a little bit more before I repair them. Alright, let's cook that aphid. Actually, I think I'll cook the aphid and save it for the morning. And we are back to baseline. Get some more arrows, but I'll worry about that later. Alright, let's go back up in. Yeah, I need to open that one up like I did. So I should have moved those back into place yet. The water dew collector. Well, I still have my I do. I forgot to change my armor. Bastard. Alright, I don't think I like this ladder. I think I have to determine a change. You son of a... What am I bumping into? There's nothing above my head. Alright, that's... took more time than needed. And I've already changed out my... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't climb with... Oh, look, and they get stuck in the wall. I can't climb with them. Come on. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. And I'll just use the ones that I already have out here. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna close those off. Well, obviously I'm just gonna extend the floor over here. That's stupid. Now I jumped in behind the water, the dew collector. It's that light right there. It's taking a path to the stairwell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change out that bit of flooring on the other side. See how I put a square piece here? That was before I knew I didn't have the floor finished over there, and it was before I knew I was going to round this off. But when it was done, I put a round piece over here, thinking that I was going to change this one out. But I definitely want to recycle that. Whoa, that was crazy. And you got to watch sometimes when you're cutting grass, like on that pathway where I showed you that grass grows up on occasion. Before I cut it down at the base and destroyed the base of the grass blade, I used to go over there and collect. That's where I used to harvest my grass from, and then I'd carry it on pallets back over here. But I've got video, and I'm going to create a complete, 5-minute video of being killed by grass, because I have been killed by blades of grass on that walkway from it shimmying like you just saw those weed stems do. So I have to consolidate a few more bits of video together before I post that. Alright, looks like the slurries are done. And I think I have enough space to do that. there's that. Trying to keep, I want to get at least 2 grinder sessions in per every 1 baking session. I'd like to get in 3, and I have been able to get in 3 previously. All right. That's what I forgot what I was doing. And that one's dead. Take the whole thing. I think I only have 3 for this. Okay, so let's go up and look at what we can do now. Oh, that was a spit that went out. I'll save him for the morning. Now, let's. Nice. You think about that, just fitting right in there. Cooking spit. Nice and tucked away, out of the way. I like that. Yeah, I'll just leave that alone. That's good where it is. I may fill in this section and just leave those 2 open. Too. Now, I almost want to take these half walls down. But I mean, it does not stop you from going over the edge. And I think I'd rather have that protection. So I'll probably put in half walls here as well. And I could just be careful. So what do you guys think? I should just fill in these spots too here as well. But I think I'm going to leave them. Oh, I forgot to put in the floor here. go. All right, bedtime.
I'm ready to hit the sack.
And so let's go ahead and eat that aphid. And we can move the dew collector back.
Hydration is the key to performance.
And I think I'm going to move the water container here in the corner. And that enables some pass-through on this side as well. Right. Oops. We got bricks to do down the bottom too, but and I won't need any more of this rope for the moment. Go through the mushroom bits quick. So we're going to take those bricks. And we'll hang on to those bricks. Yeah, I want to work on that staircase too. What do I need for this railing? 2 shells, 1 top, and 4 needles. And I can still, I'm sure, I think I can still squeeze right through there. Yep. Around some more over here. Good for the ants do. And there's some more mushroom bits. There's some more aphid honeydew. There's some more aphid pea. Wow. What a haul. Time of day is it? 7:30, 7:47. Coming out of the sky. I'll come back and get those mushrooms later. And I guess that's it. Must have fallen. Yeah, I've still got some stuck in the wall up there. Or is that the floor? No, that's the corner floor. That's where I think that's where I tried to climb the ladder with those stuck with those on my shoulder. Here, crazy ants, crazy weevils. Look at that hurt. Any wall damage? Nope. I'm still hearing ants somewhere. Where did you come? What the hell, dude? Where were you at? What are you guys going after? There's nothing in there. And I know that ship way up there is too high up for you guys to be able to sense way the hell up there. I mean, there's no aphids in here. Which I don't care if aphid and weevils come in. Which I guess is what they're after. Somewhere in there, there's a weevil glitched under the rock or something. They are definitely trying to get in there after something. Speaking of weevils. I mean, he's in here somewhere. I can hear him. He's glitched in. And it's happened before. They've gotten glitched in that rock. Wish I could make like a little flap there, make that little crawl space. But sometimes you can see them. See how the sticks get glitched in the rock. Maybe he's glitched in this. This is where they used to hang out before I put up the wall. Because they used to hang out in this root, or on this root. But I'm not seeing any sign of. I hear him. But occasionally you would see them glitched in the root, and you would just see like a little tiny bit of them. And you could hit them with a mace, and they would either pop out, or you would be able to pull them, collect their body through the. No, don't want that plant fiber. Through the root, you can pick them up. And I'm hearing hands again. Well, at least this wall's not damaged again. They've stopped coming over here and destroying it for no reason. Nothing else there. Oh well. Let's take a look at our friends in here. There's two of them now. Trying to figure out what to do here. Alright, I'll leave that for now. Now I have to decide, do I want to come down with this overhang? I think I do. That's why I haven't closed that hole up right there yet, between the wall and the floor. I may bring this, I may get rid of all 9 of these pieces, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, however many pieces I've got here, 14. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's 24. Yeah, it looks like about 32, maybe 16 pieces here, at least, that I may get rid of. One time, guy, one time. Did I just squish him again? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Just because I can. And that'll keep, at least keep the ants out of this section. Let's see how this route's going to work out. Oh, that'd be so funny if I trapped him in there. Don't tell me I just knocked it. No, I can say I know. Come on, don't, no, run out of here. How much you stuck up in here? Come on. Go, 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 go. Look, I scared the piss out of him. Windows over there. No, I know. It's not, it's going to be part of the crawl space. All right, what do you think? I like it. Make sure there's no aphids or anything up in here. Alright, that'll keep them out of there. Hey, bud. Yeah, where are you going? Okay. You gotta go around. Gotta go around now. Go around. Oh, he didn't go all the way in, but he fit in the hole. That makes him wonder if he can't get through these holes up here if he wanted to. There's a little hole here that should probably be plugged in. I don't foresee anybody fitting their little butts up in there, but and I'm out of bricks. Okay. Now with that in place, I can start tearing down this, and I'll rethink my I want to do something about it. I don't like those clovers growing up in the midst of everything here. But that'll come later. I think I'm going to leave this section open. I'm not worried about blocking this off in any way. But I'll tear that wall down up to the curve and extend those rooms out this far. And definitely going to have to rethink this ladder. I don't like this ladder at all. Yeah, I tried. See, there's no way to, I don't know, maybe now that I'm kind of getting used to how to jump off of it, maybe I'll leave it. So that will extend those rooms down below a considerable amount, all the way out to here. But I still may redo this ladder once I start redoing the floor in here with weed stem. Then I will rethink that whole ladder situation. I'm going to tear these walls down, and not mess with the floor and the stairs. I'm sure I can, because they're supported by the floor, not the. Ah, shit. See, I knew that was going to happen. No, that's okay. I'm going to rework that anyway. Missed. Or it could be. I've never seen so much of that around, but that's probably because I keep killing the ants that come over here, so they can't get it. Alright, let's go ahead and fill that little gap in there. My recycled bricks. I don't see any more bricks laying around. The reason I'm checking so thoroughly is because they do go flying everywhere. When they bounce, they'll hit something and bounce off, and they'll fly in a different direction. But yeah, see, there's still a bunch down here in this corner. I knew there should have been more than that. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's probably it. Let's throw that wheel on the spit. One of them and these other two on the roaster. A jerky machine. And it's too long. We don't need any of that. It might. I wish we could dig pits, spike traps, big spike pits, and lure like wolf spiders and stuff into them. But hey, that's just me. And a lot of this stuff that I'm saving up a bunch of are ingredients in smoothies as well. So, all right, let's do the mushroom thing. And it's time to go collect mushrooms again. But my slurry supply is becoming more than my brick supply. Definitely. Alright, it's 8, 20 after 8. I can still throw in a few more bricks before I go to bed. And I'll probably extend that floor over this way and maybe get rid of these as well to extend that crawl space underneath. I don't know, I'll think about that one for later. One more up. No, because I may want to put a door or something there. Now we're putting crenellations and stuff on the top of that. Right, that's here's what I want to stand it on, the window ledge. Alright. It's bedtime.
I am sleepy. No joke. Innovation is the key to performance.
See, I'm almost tempted to move my stairs to there instead of having them right in the middle. And that'll prevent that, that'll get rid of that issue. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. which I may just move all of them, shift them all a little closer to the center. But for now, that will do. Like that. And while it's still in the same place, and it actually takes up more space, I might go, well, technically not in the same place. It isn't shifted over. I might just go with that. Yeah, that feels a little more. It feels a little more natural right there. And having gone that route, I might just do the same here. But no. Because in order for me to end up at the top with the top step there, that means there would be no getting off on this landing, because the stair would start here and spiral up to end there. I wish we could create trap doors as well. Or like, remember the ladders that used to be in Grandma's house? So that means I can move this back. And the reason I like them there is because they were at the time equidistant with the full, what was considered the center of the room at the time. But I'll probably end up shifting them over now, or just adding some more in. I didn't think I was going to like this, but I do. I would probably fit in another planter here. And maybe a couple more here, should I so choose. I don't know, it's not even. At the bottom. So there might be enough of a little bit of a gap there too. But anyway, let's do my mushrooms. Let me go get some more mushrooms. Take a look at Leaf. It just reminded me. I think I took away her place to do her business. I mean, I'm sure she found another. I think I'm too late in the day. Yeah, it's already 2 hours past. Well, there's one, two. I don't think so, we will. In case you're wondering, we will eat mushrooms. Their favorite food is mushroom slurry. There's another piece we have. Well, I guess that's it for that mushroom. Bag full. Why is it not crafting my... Oh, because I need to be doing it on the I didn't get any gas sacks off those stink bugs. Oh, I bet you, you know what? I bet you I didn't get any because my bag was full and I didn't pick them up. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, don't that just chap my ass. We're going to have to go do that again at some point. All right. I'm going to pause here for a moment. Not actually pause, I'm going to leave it running. But time for some Copenhagen. Yeah, that's not a very nerdly thing to say, is it? Okay, so we've spent a couple of hours between a couple of videos working on my house, my base. So let's switch out armor and go out and collect some more stuff. There goes my grinders. They're finished up just now. That's what I was looking at. I was wondering how much time was left on them. Alright, my food supply is good, my water supply is good.
That tastes really good.
Alright, you know what? We're going to head over towards the hedge. And I haven't finished the opposite end of this, so there's no getting back up here. Once we get off the... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm good on Dandelion. Once we jump off of this... I don't know that I've... Yeah, that's the London Crime Puncho. Okay, I've got that. There's some more mushrooms down there. And in case you're wondering where that hole goes, it just goes up underneath that root and exits at the other side of that root. At least, I'm pretty sure it does. So thistle. And if you recall, that's the rock we went to get the bombardier beetle, bombardier parts earlier. But in case none of you have ever seen the hedge, which, you know, if you're out watching videos for Grounded, you know, they're a zillion one. I don't even expect many views on this video, but hey, you never know. Well worth $30 at even in early access, and I don't say that lightly. Definitely well worth $30. Let's put it this way: I haven't played No Man's Sky since I've purchased this game. I haven't even played Skyrim since I've purchased this game. Not for lack of wanting to, just for lack of wanting to see what else is here. if that makes any sense. Like, I want to spiral the tree, and I want to get as far up the tree as I can. I still haven't climbed to the top of the hedge. I want to get to the top of the hedge and see what's up there. It looks like there's a vine growing across the building. Once you get to the porch, this is all under construction. And there's nothing on the porch except bees on occasion and 2 paint cans that, to my knowledge, you can't get on top of. But I'm guessing the inside of the house is not complete yet. Oh, look, there's 2 hot dogs. There are several wolves, a couple of wolf spiders floating around down there, a bunch of spiderlings. What is that? Yes, right over there is where you're going to run into a lot of the wolf spiders and the spiderlings around that head. But just because I can and I want to, I'm going to. And there's the fallen tree branch, the oak tree branch that I was talking about. So we're going to you know what? We're going to land on the log and take out the there's some ants in there, and take out whatever mites we come across. If there's any still, it's still down here. Hey, buddies. Because the mite fuzz is what you need for making arrows. And that's probably, nope, there's 2. I have never been able to perform a perfect block on any creature that I've discovered, and if I have, at least I haven't been able to perform 10 of them in a row. I think that's what the achievement is for, is 10 of them in a row. Probably save it right here too. Oops, shit. That it? Thank goodness. My Billy Hog nugget. I don't need a weevil nose. That's just a pebble. And that's it. That big old hot dog, and all you get are those 2 little chunks. Ridiculous. hoping to find maybe some more. Maybe the ants were carrying some, but no, all they had was some nuggets or some weevil nose. All right, there are some field stations, more field stations throughout. What? You can see where he was. All right. And I think I've been in this one. Oh, I guess not.
With practical technologies, Dr. Will totally science.
And this is where you analyze stuff.
Gels and aerosols division. That is where my PhD is going now. Kaminsky works here, and he's an idiot. With the big gut, I've been reduced to substituting a local school. How many times can one person be expected to explain the difference between a vector and a scalar? If it has direction, then it's a scalar. I mean, a vector. Oh. I swear the ignorance around me is contagious. Does that normal teacher do anything? No wonder my inventions cannot be appreciated. Our society no longer understands science.
And that was his first personal log, and I don't even know how many of those I've got. I will be right back. Okay, I have returned, and I love it. I have my Google Voice number set up so that people have to state their name before it even rings on my phone, and most of the time they just hang up because it's mostly just telemarketers. All right. Take a look at the front of the house and see what's going on. I'm not sure who that is, but I just heard something out front. That's when I wanted to go look out the window and then decided to come and turn on the camera. And I don't know if you guys can hear that humming. Womp, womp. It's very low background hum. It's a great place to come and get sprigs. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to snag a few while I'm here. So I don't need to collect them for some time. That's enough ant death. Alright, we're going to head back over. It's getting dark. And surprisingly, I don't know where that tunnel goes. It's surprising. I guess it probably just goes up underneath the. Oops, no road. Probably just goes up underneath the log there. Oh, he's way over there now. Nice. I don't think I've ever actually taken this all the way through. There goes a crow feather falling in the distance. And there's 5 again. Maybe it's all. Maybe it gives 5, and I've just been missing the 5th one. We're gonna be getting greedy looking for a 6th one. All right, let's put things back where they go. And let's go collect these mushrooms. Yep, I knew that was going to happen.
Feeling refreshed.
I don't like to be on the ground after dark. I mean, I don't mind it, but I avoid it when I can. Flowers still haven't come back yet. And how you know is where that top bell is, you will see, and I don't see any to give you an example, but you'll see 2 or 3 other bells hanging off the sides. There's still some petals on the ground, but I kind of enjoyed staying off the ground and getting them from jumping from here to the leaves. I think it's time to start putting up some lighting. Yeah, I won't be needing sprigs for quite some time. But I can start utilizing those, put up some railings. temporary construction-based railings. What's the difference between fresh and regular? See, this one I think I left out overnight. I chopped it down and then got attacked by a bunch of ants and ran off, and I think that was either earlier in this video or my previous video. Forgot I moved it. It's over here. Alright, let's do these mushrooms, and I'm gonna Alright, now it seems to be taken out of my hand. Alright, we are going to head to bed. Yeah, it's time to get some lighting out here, some sconces on the outside. I wish they had like a grappling hook that I could rappel down walls and stuff. Maybe that'll come in a future update.
Feeling a little low energy.
Okay, folks, I'm going to take a break off the video, and you guys have a great evening if anybody's even watching. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or thoughts, put them in the comment section below. And you know, if you like the video, like it. If you don't, hey, thanks for watching anyway.